Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're plunging into something that touches, well, the very start of life. And it's digital shadow. We're exploring a really fascinating source. It unravels the origin story of Bonni Riot. She started as this curious hacker, right? But became something else entirely, a digital sentinel.
Exactly. And our deep dive today will unpack a pretty profound discovery she made. It completely reshaped how she saw digital privacy, especially for the unborn. It's really a look at how today's data practices might be, shaping future generations even before they arrive.
So our mission for you today, let's extract the key insights from Bonnie's journey, understand her urgent warnings, and really consider what it means to be truly born private. Okay, so let's get into it. Bonni didn't set out to change the world initially. It sounds like she was just driven by this immense curiosity, like a need to peek behind the curtain, behind those login screens, to see what was really being hidden, stored, sold online.
That's right. She was self-taught. Hacking not for chaos, but for truth. She meticulously traced data like digital breadcrumbs through just countless systems. We're talking servers, government silos, marketing firms, education systems, and very notably, pregnancy apps.
Pregnancy apps, why those specifically?
Well, for her, they were particularly revealing. Think about the kind of information they gather. Really intimate early stage stuff, due dates, symptoms, and she saw firsthand how all this personal data was being quietly harvested.
And then one day she found something she couldn't ignore, a file labeled Subject Alpha Predicted Identity Pathway. This is where it gets really interesting, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. What's truly unsettling, profoundly unsettling here, this file contained this incredible array of predictions, things like biometric forecasts, digital ad targeting templates, even behavioral forecasting models.
Okay, but predictions about who?
That's the core of it. The subject of all this incredibly detailed data was an unborn child, 3 months away from delivery. A child who had literally never opened their eyes, already had a digital identity, crafted, bought, and sold.
Wait, an unborn child? How is that even possible?
It all came down to the parents clicking, I agree.
Yeah.
Just checking that box on various terms and conditions on, tons of apps and online services.
So like a pregnancy tracker app maybe? Or wellness apps?
Exactly. A seemingly innocent app. Maybe asks for location data for personalized tips or access to photos. And that sensitive information gets funneled, maybe inadvertently, maybe not, into this market. A market predicting future consumer habits, health predispositions, all before the child is even born.
Wow.
Yeah. And that moment, that's what transformed Bonni, turned her into the sentinel she is today. A guardian, really, determined to protect those who can't yet protect themselves.
This feels like a massive wake-up call. For everyone, really. So, connecting this to the bigger picture, Bonni warns we're standing on the edge of something. Irreversible. What does she mean by that? Trading convenience for control, exposure for efficiency, dopamine for autonomy.
Well, she means we're essentially letting algorithms build these ghost profiles based purely on parental data, predicting everything from potential buying habits to maybe even personality traits, all before a child even have a name or a presence in the physical world.
And technology is only making this easier faster.
Right. With AI accelerating, it can make deeper inferences from, seemingly unrelated data points. And then you have quantum computing coming down the line, which could potentially make current encryption useless. So existing data could become vulnerable in completely new ways. It just magnifies the risks like crazy.
A single click today
could unlock an entire predictive digital life tomorrow. It's quite profound when you think about it.
So what does this all mean? For us, but maybe more importantly for future generations, we're kind of dragging children into this digital maze before they have names, voices, any choice at all. It really brings up a huge question. What rights do the unborn actually have in this digital realm?
It forces us to think about a fundamental shift in privacy, doesn't it? If a digital profile is being built from the womb, what does that mean for free will, for true privacy later on? It challenges us to totally rethink individual data ownership and protection right from the very, very beginning.
Bonni Riot's deep dive, her story, it feels like it's for future parents, for digital rebels, really for anyone who wants to make sure children are truly born private, not surveilled from conception.
Her message is stark. It's clear. If we don't protect the digital footprints of the unborn, they might never know what it feels like to walk freely, not in a world that's increasingly defined by data anyway.
So, consider this as we wrap up. What does privacy from the womb actually mean, especially now with data collection everywhere? And how will your choices today shape the digital future of the next generation? Definitely something to ponder.
I could start a fake from a mile away. Oh, I could spot the fake in a beautiful face. Yeah, she